Today we will talk about the one of the most important concept of real number is proof of contradiction. In every year board exam, we see 2 or 3 mark question from this concept. So this is a most important concept for scoring high in mathematics. So grab your pen and notebook and let's start. In this question, we have to prove root 2 is irrational. In proof of contradiction, we have to assume opposite of what to prove. Okay, let's start. Let's assume root 2 is a rational number. And now we can write root 2 as p by q. Root 2 is equals to p by q. If root 2 is rational number, so we can write in this form, because the rational number are those number who can written in the form of p by q, where q is not equals to 0, where q is not equals to 0, and p and q are coprime. So they will not have any common factor, as you know. So square both sides to get rid of this root. Now the root is cancelled by square, so 2 is equals to p squared upon q squared. Multiply both sides by q squared. If I multiply this side by q square and this side will q square, so we get 2q square is equals to p square. Now you can see p square is written as 2 times any q square. So we can say that q square is an even number because p square is a multiple of 2. So now we have to write here p square is a multiple of 2. So p will also divisible by 2. Now let p is equals to 2c, where c is an integer. Now put this value to this equation. 2q square is equals to 2c whole square. Now you can see 2q square is equals to 4c square. Dividing both sides by 2, we get q square is equals to 2c square. Now c square now you can see q square is a multiple of 2. So q will also divisible by 2. Now we can say that p and q are even number or multiple of 2. Now look at this sentence. We can say that p and q are even numbers. But what we assume in first? We assumed root 2 is irrational number and write it in the form of p by q, where p and q are co-prime, so they will not have any common factor. If p and q are co-prime, so why they have 2 as a common factor? So this is contradiction. P and q have common factor So, this is a contradiction. This contradiction happens due to our wrong assumption. So, root 2 is irrational number. So, this is a whole method. I know this looks lengthy, but I have described all things, so this is looks lengthy. But you don't have to write this all.